dear colleagues, my dear students of the university and members of University of Hyderabad community, honored guests and ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to all of you on this 74th Independence Day of our nation. More than 4 months is lost due to the pandemic-imposed lockdown and unlock processes. Let us pay tributes to our leaders who brought us independence and to our institutional leaders who built this excellent university which has emerged as an institution of eminence. Our successive vice chancellors have not only built but nurtured a system that has been efficient and also runs on its esteem. The Office of Students' Welfare is sharing information regularly with the students who stayed back in the hostels during this pandemic period. The do's and do nots on COVID-19 also were shared through emails, website, and social media. Messages on thinking and staying positive are also being made available. 2 counselors are available on telephone for any student who needs psychological support. The faculty, staff members, and pensioners of the University of Hyderabad have volunteered to aid the efforts of the Government of India in fighting the COVID-19 by contributing to the PM CARES Fund. Faculty, non-teaching staff, and pensioners together contributed 32.84 lakhs, constituting at least 1 day's salary. Ranking and public perception are 2 sides of the same coin, which directly impact our students' placements. There should be no room for complacency with such a series of distinctions conferred on us, including the institution of eminence. We have a lot more to improve and much more to achieve. We need coordinated efforts to consolidate to further increase our efficiency. We must not rest until we become one of the top global leaders in higher education. Let us use the institution of eminence status conferred on us to reach that goal. University of Hyderabad, along with a few selected institutions, is now a Prime Minister's Research Fellowship granting institution for meritorious PhD students. University of Hyderabad has secured this status owing to its excellent performance over many years and its NIRF ranking. University of Hyderabad undertook impact of COVID-19 study in a record time. The study was undertaken in 5 surrounding villages of the University of Hyderabad. 342 households were interviewed by 36 field investigators in a day following COVID-19 regulations. It also reviewed how India handled the impact of 1918 pandemic, that was H1N1 virus, and the measures that India took to overcome the economic challenges in the past pandemic stage in the last century. The report has been submitted to the University Grants Commission and uploaded on the university website. The International Advanced Research Center for Powder Metallurgy and New Materials, we call it as ARCI, an autonomous R&D center of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and University of Hyderabad together, with the help of McKinsey Industries, have developed a UVC-based disinfection system to fight against the COVID-19 by rapid cleaning of hospital environment. University of Hyderabad and CSIR Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology are collaborating with Wins Bioproducts Limited, a well-known anti-serum manufacturing company which is also incubated at University of Hyderabad BioNest Incubation Center, have tied up to develop antibody fragment-based immunotherapy for immediate treatment for COVID-19 pandemic. We are recognized for the programs that we offer. We have launched a few new courses this academic year. The university is offering new postgraduate programs like MEd, Masters in Education, MA Gender Studies, MA Communication with specialization Media Studies, MA Communication Media Practice, MTech Microelectronics and VLSI Design, MTech Manufacturing Science and Engineering, and PhD Microbiology, integrated MSc PhD in Chemistry, certificate course in Publishing, etc. We have set up a high-power task force to guide the university on resumption of teaching and research in a phased manner. The task force will also monitor the activities after resumption. The task force has gathered the experience of institutions in India and abroad and devised a plan of action with specific recommendations. All of us have to live up to the challenge to resume our activities with adequate precautions both on safety and our commitment to train our students under altogether new conditions. We are going to start the online classes from 20th August 2020. Very soon, we will also work on a strategy for admissions for freshers. We have received around 62,000 applications for admission into our programs for 2020-21 academic year, the largest ever number, showing that we remain the preferred destination for students from across India. The university has amplified the responsibilities of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell to keep pace with recent developments and injunctions from the UGC about academic integrity. When promotions and appointments are made, the publications of the candidates will be subjected to qualitative rather than mere quantitative assessments. The university has already started working through IQAC to prepare the report for NAC accreditation in 2021. The government support to the university has undergone a transformation in the last decade. University has built an annex building for humanities school and a yoga center. And an amenities center is also ready. Amenities center will provide several student services at one place, including offices of Dean Students Welfare, the Placement Bureau and Chief Warden, Internal Complaints Committee, NSS, etc., besides having a food court and an amphitheater. In addition, we have new buildings coming up worth about 160 crores rupees. The year 2019-20 witnessed decent placements in spite of the pandemic and lockdown. The Placement Guidance and Advisory Bureau team has been able to coordinate with the companies and have ensured placements for 319 students in 101 companies. 10 students of the Master of Public Health program of School of Medical Sciences of 2016, 17 and 18 batches have secured positions of district epidemiologists in different states during these testing times of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Digital Learning Center has quickly moved to build the essential infrastructure for online teaching by setting up an LMS and announcing training programs for the faculty. Additional infrastructure to offer seamless online interactions with the students, the College for Integrated Studies and the task force are being worked out. We will suitably augment the infrastructure to support recording and presentation of the course contents by the faculty. Under the university's social responsibility, I would like the university fraternity to continue to play a major role in increasing the green cover in the campus jointly with the horticulture department. All of us, including the residents, must join the university's efforts to properly manage the solid and liquid waste generated in the day-to-day activities of the university. It is heartening to see our alumni taking out time and meeting our faculty and officials whenever they are traveling in India and abroad. We would like our alumni to involve and contribute more for the progress and eminence of our university. Recently, we had an online interaction with former ambassador Sri Syed Akbaruddin, which was hugely followed and appreciated. We would like to facilitate more such interactions with our alumni on a regular basis. University of Hyderabad is the youngest and the smallest of the institutions that are recognized as institutions of eminence selected under public institutions category. The University of Hyderabad IOE has been granted to us, and that provides financial security, that is enhanced and streamlined security for starting innovative interdisciplinary research clusters and teaching programs. We are adding infrastructure, including major equipment for research and amenities in an unprecedented way, with an outlay of about 550 crores of rupees of the Institution of Eminence funds. Most of the projects in this 550 crores are new, and a very few of them are renovations. All these projects are time-bound, and a very few renovations, and they should be ready in the next 3 years. The university's investment on world-class infrastructure would exceed rupees 700 crores in just 3 years, which shall bring major changes in the university. The governing board of the University of Hyderabad Institution of Eminence, consisting of luminaries from different disciplines, are guiding the activities that will encourage, support, and incentivize the faculty, students, and staff who are willing to give their best for the success of the University of Hyderabad and that of the IOE project. Our IOE directorate is working round the clock and is coordinating with the governing body to ensure that our dreams spelt out in the project proposal become realities. Ministry of Human Resource Development is helping us with regular SWOT analysis, that is the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis made by the experts on the areas to focus as an IOE to reach the goals. University of Hyderabad as an IOE recognizes our commitment to public education for all. Plans that are in line with the Institution of Eminence overall vision and mandate to reward performance, ensuring support for needy students, capacity building for high-quality research are in the pipeline. The proposals prepared by various planning and implementation committees under the overall guidance of the governing board include incentive and support schemes for students, which includes both postgraduate students and research students, faculty and administrative officers. The plans finalized by the governing board will be announced shortly. Our slogan for the Institution of Eminence, National Needs and Global Standards, reflects all of this. Our research work aspires for global standards in order to truly fulfill national needs. All of us should therefore strive to prove that University of Hyderabad is a model institution. Many of us at University of Hyderabad would have realized that some of the policy suggestions incorporated under the new Education Policy 2020 have been already integral part of our academic and research activities. I have used an acronym FAQ, that is to refer to flexibility, autonomy, and quality. Flexibility, autonomy, and quality have been emphasized in the new Education Policy 2020. We know the trio of this FAQ have been always in the DNA of University of Hyderabad. Another strong point in the new Education Policy 2020 is there should be perfect blend of humanities, social sciences, arts, and sciences in higher education institutions. We are proud that this has been our major strength in 45 years of our existence. We are recognized, acknowledged, and adequately rewarded for nurturing the multidisciplinary culture in this university. Today, we represent a unique, small, multidisciplinary university in the Institution of Eminence League, alongside of mostly science and technology institutions like IITs and Indian Institute of Science, and a couple of big multidisciplinary universities. As a biologist, I would like to say that we need to amplify those pieces of DNA in the genome of University of Hyderabad and derive maximum with the early advantage. I have 3 questions for all of us. Should we not emerge as a world-class university? Should we not be the top-class multidisciplinary university in India? Should we not aim to get recognition as a research university? All of us should ask these three questions to ourselves every day, answer them all with a resounding yes, and thereby prove our commitment to see University of Hyderabad is in the top 200 universities in the world by the time we utilize the grant sanctioned to us in recognition of our past performance. Finally, let us gratefully acknowledge the support given to us by the MHRD and UGC and all the national and international funding agencies for the excellent support, including the Institution of Eminent Status, to this small and young institution. We hope that University of Hyderabad will be able to fulfill the expectations from the innovative national education policy announced recently. Before I close, I also find it worth mentioning the laudable service put in by our sanitation department, consisting of our regular and outsourced workers in the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak. Among the activities it has undertaken, as all of us have seen, they have regularly sprayed the disinfectant at various places in the campus without waiting for the regular support from the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. And on behalf of all of us, I thank the sanitary staff for the excellent job that they have done. I conclude with warm greetings once again on this 74th Independence Day to everyone, with tributes to our national leaders who brought us this freedom. Jai Hind.